Good morning to you, Pat Evans with Frank Vassalero. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How
you
morning?
doing?
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, Kim's gone, so we're doing the morning shift by myself and
Yeah.
having a nice time with Jonathan.
It makes you appreciate your coworkers much more, doesn't it?
I do. Richly, I do.
Yeah.
And I always have fun doing this with you. So
Yeah, we do
that's
have a
great.
good time.
Yeah. So I had, and I didn't tell you about this earlier because this is really wacky. I had a religious experience involving an appliance yesterday at my home.
Okay, tell us about
Well,
it.
I'm going to tell you more tomorrow because I want to go back and check it again today and see how it worked. But I bought a new vacuum from my neighbor who lives across the street, and it sounds, they only sell them, door to door, in-person displays, and I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah?
Ever.
Do you want to tell us what kind of vacuum this is?
Well, I want to.
Oh, you want to save this?
No, I will because I'm that convinced. I mean, I want to go back today and check it out to see what it looks like during the day. But it's called the Rainbow, and the Rainbow has changed my life.
They're very famous. That's where you put some water in the thing,
I had
don't
no
you?
idea. Never heard of them. Never seen them before.
Yeah.
Becky comes over. She does the thing.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through. I'm thinking, where do I buy this thing?
I remember those. Is that correct? You put some water
It's
in the
water,
thing?
yeah,
And then, it's supposed to pull more dirt than you can possibly imagine out.
It does. And you know, with the two dogs, I had. I mean, it was disgusting. The
I can
stuff that
imagine.
she was pulling out of my carpet.
So you're just a vacuuming nut now, huh?
I'm so domesticated now. I want to get the house clean for the baby. It's coming in 7 months.
That's
I think
a nice
I need
idea.
to start getting ready now.
Boy, you must be changing the water a lot then.
It was disgusting. It was filthy. So you've heard of this thing?
I have heard of it.
I've never heard of this thing.
Many years ago,
And
I
I'm telling you,
remember seeing it.
I mean, it was so silly how excited I was about vacuuming, but it really worked that well.
Really?
How goofy is that?
Well, I'm anxious to know more about it. Perhaps we'll do a segment. You can do that.
I don't think we'll go that far. Perhaps you can borrow it one day, though, Pat.
Does it transport pretty easily? It's a canister thing, right?
Yeah, it's a canister thing. You put the water in it.
So, I
big
don't know why I know
suction.
so much about it.
I clean the blinds in my room. You know how much of a hassle that is.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it does
worked on
work
that.
probably a little bit more than better than the $79 Eureka that I have.
Yeah, you know,
it just grinds its way around the carpet.
You've been to my house.
Yes, I have.
You know, our carpet is actually cream colored. I just found that out again. So I'm very pleased about that. It's not a vacuum, Pat. It's the Rainbow.
It's the Rainbow.
It's the
yes.
Rainbow. So
how much are you getting to mention this? Is this
I'm
some
not.
neighbor you're getting? Is she giving you free attachments or something?
She's not. And that was the issue that came up last night. I told my wife, I didn't exactly tell her what I paid for the Rainbow. The Rainbow, I think, is a revolution in vacuuming. It's a wonderful system. It uses water, great suction, incredible.
Frank,
I have so much hair
you know,
mails, but
I hate to
gotta
let you
tell
in on this, but it's really tough for some of us to get excited about it.
If you had the Rainbow, Pat,
I know
you would share my joy. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm excited about it. And you can't buy it retail. You have to buy it from someone that shows it
This
to
is
you.
what marriage has done to him.
So
I think that's what's most impressive.
My wife, two things last night. I'm telling
Buddy,
you this story.
6 months ago, what have you been talking to me on live television about a frigging vacuum cleaner? Snap out of it. All right, keep going.
And I have the baby book in front of me, too. Things have changed.
There's a reason for that.
My wife asked me if I was in some kind of vacuum cult last night. Then she called up my sister, and they were both laughing at me. My sister calls me up, and she goes, "What are you, the Jim Jones of Edina?" Which was silly. And I gave my wife a little bit of a fib. The Rainbow is expensive.
Yes.
But you pay for what you get, and it works. So I told my wife what I paid, and she thought that was the full price, and that was actually only the down payment.
for
And
it,
she
yeah.
hit the roof last night
So this is
when I
supposed to
told
be
her
the
what I paid
vacuum
for
for
it.
the millennium, then. You should have this till baby Vassalero's inherited
Yeah.
after you bite the dust, so to speak. And
Well, I gave this woman Belinda's name because I want Belinda, who has a dog, to own a Rainbow as well. And Belinda actually told me her mother had a Rainbow for 20 years, and she loved it.
Well, the funniest thing you said yesterday is that the carpeting at your house is actually cream.
Yeah, which who knew? I remember that vaguely when I moved in the house like
Well,
2
good
or
for
3
you.
years ago, and now it's good to see it again.
And our good friend Denise Daniels is very excited because you told her that you're giving her your old vacuum.
Oh, yeah.
So she called me to say, I'm getting that. Well,
I'm going to lift the tour.
Very good.
Before you do weather, we should mention
Sure.
542-1111. Call right now. Bobby Johnson's going to be taking calls in just a few minutes. 542-1111.
Find out if a new vacuum would float his boat.
I would.
This holiday season.
My life has changed so much more dramatically than any weather pattern that we've had. You know that?
No one is more mindful of that than yours truly right now.
Hey,
Wait a minute, I have a confession.
this is great.
Take her
Listen to
away,
this.
kid.
Pat, listen to this.
and
Live
I-
TV.
Patrick, Phyllis and I own a Rainbow for maybe 15 years now.
Is it the great? Has it
It's a
changed your
lifestyle.
life?
It's a lifestyle. There you go.
Go Rainbow, Pat.
Rainbow. I'm telling
I'm
you,
willing
water,
to- way to go.
no
You know, I'm
bugs.
willing to live without it, you know.
But that's a true story. Phyllis and I have one. Same thing. They did the demo where they blow the chair up and
The
stuff.
whole works. Changed your life, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Welcome to the cult.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You-
All right. Dean's on the line from Champlin. Dean, do you own a Rainbow vacuum by any chance?
As a matter of fact, I don't, but my wife wants to get one. now.
We're
Thanks a
all
lot.
over the place.
It's the newest thing. It's the trend, Dean. What's
Thanks,
your question
Frank.
this
You're
morning?
causing a lot of problems up in Champlin.
I don't want to cause any problems. I'm sorry about that. Now that I'm married, I cause so few problems. It's amazing.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Different ones. Right. All right, Dean. We're done. Go ahead.
Gardening.